I don't like to see any company playing politics. I mean, it doesn't matter what the politics are. It's the same way that I think people want to see us talk about markets here and not get political. I just think if you're a shoe company, I would prefer you stay out of the fray. I also think this is different than a Howard Schultz and Starbucks, who at times has weighed in, because I think the impact there might be on the image of the brand. But where here, the closest comparison I think with this is Dick's and guns. I mean, when Dick's Sporting Goods got out there and said, you know, this is how we're handling the whole gun issue, this is a very divisive issue. People don't feel dispassionate. They feel very passionate about it. So I get why Nike's doing it. They have a history of doing this. Good for them. I also think that the athletes that they endorse are probably very much in favor for this. And think about where's their bread buttered? I mean, it's the consumer ultimately. But I do think that they're keeping an eye on the athletes.
There's three constituents they have to deal with. There's their customers. Remember, less than half their business is the United States now. It's like 40% or less. So there's their customers, there's their shareholders, and then there's their employees. That's there's over 70,000 employees at Nike. My bet is that they're proud of their company for doing this, in general. The majority would be my strong suspicion.
It's consumers that have to buy into it. Personally, I'm probably going to go elsewhere because I don't agree with it. I'll go elsewhere. But to Karen's point, the international exposure is going to make this a non-event in a couple of weeks. Shareholder value, I don't think, is going to be dissolved out of this. But as far as a retail consumer, no, I'm not.
But you think, but they're not playing for people like us. They're playing for that millennial audience that probably sort of embraces this. Again, politics aside, they're playing the long game here. So they might take short-term pain for long-term gain. In terms of the stock, it's been in a pretty significant uptrend since October. As long as it holds, in my opinion, $75, that is still intact. I think they report in about 3 weeks.